Hola! Welcome, I'm Bill the Geek, broadcasting live from Chapala, Mexico. Thank you all for showing up. We have a lot of content to cover this morning. We have a lot to do today because tomorrow at 7 a.m. a taxi is going to take us to Ajijic, and then we're going to Mazatlan for 1 week, and we're going to make a bunch of videos. And the really cool thing about when we get to Mazatlan, let me see here, is that I'm looking for something here. But anyway, I'm Bill the Geek, Bill Dallas Lewis. And we talk about Mexico every Saturday. We do videos about living in Mexico, places to visit in Mexico, restaurants, houses for rent, houses for sale, trips you can make, what is the food like. And that's what we do here on the Bill Dallas Lewis channel. We got a bunch of people in the house. TCB first on the list. He's moving from Finland across the pond to Guadalajara in 1 week. TCB, come on back and get warm. It's warm over here. And you know that Guadalajara is great. Then we have Crapo, Dr. John in the house. Hey, Jack Webb. We posted pictures of you on top of that mountain last week. I hope you saw that in the video. Christine from Montana, good morning to everyone. Thank you very much. Alex Moreno, what up? James R. in the house. James and Rena from Vegas, and future Chapalians in the house. Hey, Eric Jews, good morning. Eric Jews, Tracy DeAnda, my wife, is in the house. Alex, good morning from Redland, California. Eric Jews, who you have? Oh, yeah. I want to thank my lighting director. I think his name is John Dolby. John, are you in the house? Because John emailed me because we had the problem with the camera dimming out, and it was because I had the white background. The camera couldn't adjust. So I put up this beautiful tarp yesterday and checked it out, and I don't think we're going to have image quality problems today. People are coming up. People are showing up. Juana Murillo, good morning. Ray Sanchez, I love that name, Sanchez. It just has such a ring to it. Saludos de Yapa, California. Brian is in the house. Ola from Winnipeg. Oh, Denise is in the house. Enjoy your show. You are a ton of fun. Thank you very much, Denise. Shelley Poulin, Ola from Houston, Central Time. Beverly Davis in the house. Woo! How's the recovery in Puerto Vallarta after the last hurricane? Well, Beverly, they had some really bad mudslides and sand damage, but I mean, it happens. But it's okay. You can still go there and have a good time. We have some video on Puerto Vallarta coming up. Paul Lou, good morning from sunny southern Minnesota. Jordan White moving to Puebla in 2 semanas. Que bueno, Jordan. Come on down. Sandra Stephanie from Florida. Hola, Florida in the house. Stephanie Montour, Tracy Peterson. Love the background. CMT 63. Good morning, Bill from Florida. We're here. Right on CMT 63. I'll be thinking about you when I'm flying my drone down the beach in Mazatlan and around town. Crapple. Hey, Bill, think about doing a taped or live interview with Lakeside's newest expat, Eris Jews. His YouTube channel is taking off. Okay, we got a long list of stuff. To cover. Crapple. We're going to talk about that. Denise just left. Life is moving on. Cindy, Juggle Goddess. Buenos dias from San Francisco Bay Area. Love that Bay Area. Alex, Bill, I was in Ajijic Wednesday, and I asked for you in the plaza at the Chapala Lake Society, everyone knew who you were. That's funny. That's really funny, Alex. Mario, good morning, Bill. All the way from Saigon in the house. Thank you all very much for showing up. I gotta say, I'm so happy that I don't live in Ohio anymore. And I don't have to see this. I'm so happy I don't live in New Hampshire, Cincinnati, Ohio, Columbus, Ohio, all that snow stuff. You can't start your car. Oh no, I'm so happy to live. There's our house. I'm sitting there. The drone has my image. But this is the way we live in Mexico. This is how we live. There's mountains everywhere. There are about 500 parrots that have nests right down the street. And everywhere I've lived in Mexico has been surrounded by beautiful mountains like this. I mean, how can you not walk around and be happy looking at mountains like this? In Puerto Vallarta, it was like this. In Guadalajara is kind of surrounded by mountains, and you can walk down and see the lake. Mexico is so wonderful, and there's so many places that you can go and enjoy. But let's get back to business here. I love Mexico. I'm never going to leave. I do have an announcement to make. This just popped up. We're leaving for Mazatlan, 7 a.m. We've got a lot of pot packing to do. We've got all this equipment to pack up. But our neighbors, Lori and Jim, that live across the street, are moving, and they have to break their lease on the house that they rent. And they're renting a beautiful house. It's $1,000 a month. It's 4 bedrooms, 4 baths, fully furnished. And when I say fully furnished, that means knives, forks, sheets, towels, big leather couches. They have 2 or 3 big screen televisions in there. It's 2 stories. And this is in a gated community. But they're moving to San Diego, but they're trying to rent their house. If you want information about how to rent, it's a fabulous house, $1,000 a month, okay? In a gated community. The gated community has security guards at 2 entrances, swimming pool, clubhouse. It's pretty safe, pretty quiet. So if you're interested in renting this house, please drop me a line. Let's see what else is going on. We got 9 likes going on. Love to travel. Good morning, Bill, from rainy New England. Hey, well, oh no, we don't do rain anymore. The rain stopped. Thanks, Dr. John. Kathy, good morning from foggy Spokane. Hola, Kathy. Glad that you're in the house. Love to travel. Can't wait to get out of New England to go to sunny Lake Chapala. It's sunny here almost all of the time. Fab Taylor, good morning. Happy Saturday. We have some announcements here. Okay. Dr. John has been posting more videos, and down in the description I think I have links to 2 of his latest music videos. One is the Ballad of John and Yoko. I forget what the other one is. Last week Dr. John had 7 subscribers. Last time I checked yesterday, he had 13 subscribers. So go on down in the description, click one of those links and check out his music and hit the subscribe button. Help a brother out. But also, I don't know what's happening to people. It seems like everybody wants to make videos now. We have somebody who's been in the house a lot, and this guy's been cranking out the videos. I looked at one of his videos, and this was like on Wednesday, and it was by accident I found his videos. I says, I wonder if this is the same guy that I think this is. And his name is Eric Drews. He's got a channel, And when I looked at his site, it was like Tuesday or Wednesday. He had 127 subscribers. But then I looked at his site yesterday and he had like 131, 137 subscribers. So he's climbing. But I have links. I just took a photo. He's doing this video. And Eric, you can correct me on the content of this video. It's like he's reviewing a restaurant in San Antonio. And San Antonio is right between Ajijic and Chapala. Whatever, all towns have their own little, suburbs and towns, San Antonio. But Eric Drews is cranking out the videos, and they're very informative, very down to earth, well done. The link for this video is below in the description. You're very welcome. Dr. John, Dr. John is Crapo Productions, Joe Griff, and keep on cranking them out. Todd in Arizona, good morning. Russ Shrewsbury, good morning from dreary West Virginia. Well, welcome. We hope we can crank some stuff up for you today. Dave Hayden, it was rainy in Lakeside Monday, I think, reminded me of more. Okay. I think the weather is always pretty good down here. I've got two. Let's get back to me. Let's talk about Teresa. Teresa has been very busy this week. She put up like 3 videos this week. She just gave me the link to her latest one like 5 minutes ago. Okay, but anyway, we have links to Teresa's newest videos down below with the links to Dr. John, Crapo Productions, with the link to Eric Drews. Well, we've got links to Teresa de Anda, and she is going to take these wonderful ingredients, and it's tuna. It's a tuna dish, and if you look at those green things over there on the right, those are cactus leaves. Cactus leaves, they're called Nopales. I need for someone to correct me. Nopales. I need Teresa to come in here and tell me how to say it. But they are cactus leaves, and they sell all over Mexico. They're very inexpensive. To me, they kind of taste like green beans. But she's going to take these ingredients, nopales, tomato, onions, some special size sauces, and she's going to make this wonderful dish right here. The link is in the description below. It's in Spanish, but you can look at the closed captions and have the Spanish converted to English. Also this week, Teresa made this fabulous chicken dish. And to the right of Teresa in this image, you can see a big cactus leaf, nopales. And so she's going to take this chicken that we bought in the market downtown, fresh, organic, and she's going to take this chicken dish, or she's going to take these ingredients and transform it into this. It was delicious. Teresa de Anda has been very, very busy. Okay, here we go. Back to the list. You haven't been in the house in like a month and a half. Are you in Mexico now? Are you all moved in? Where are you living? That girl. Hola, good morning, Bill, and everyone from West Ajijic. That girl has moved all down. She's moved all down. And if I'm not mistaken, that girl used my immigration attorneys. Where are you? Uh-oh. I'm looking for something, and okay. If I'm not mistaken, that girl, you use my immigration attorneys, right? I've got a ton of subscribers that have, this is Albero and Nihomi, and A link to them is in the description below. If you're thinking about moving here and you want to get your permanent visa, your 1-year visa, 2-year, 3-year visas, you can talk to them. They're very affordable, and I think about 100 of my subscribers have gone through them to get their immigration papers. There's something new going on here with immigration in Mexico, and I have to look into it further, but I read a special report on this yesterday, and what they're saying is that the police people, anybody in a uniform in Mexico, now will ask you for your papers, not copies of your papers, but they want to see your passport and they want to see your immigration papers. Now, I've lived here for 16 years and I have never carried immigration papers. I've never carried a passport. I've never carried a visa with me. In 16 years, though I've been stopped by the police about 10, 15 times driving the car, they'll ask for a driver's license, but never for like a passport or a real visa. But now they're saying if you get stopped and you don't have your passport and your real passport and your real visa, they can detain you in a detention center for like 6 or 7 days to give you time to come up with the papers. And one report I read was, well, this person, they put him in a detention center, and then he got COVID in the detention center, and then he had to stay in the detention center for 24 days and until that was for quarantine. And they can deport you if you don't come up with the papers within a certain period of time. So usually if I was going to Mazatlan, I wouldn't take a passport and my permanent visa, but I'm going to take them because we might get stopped and whatever. Christine C. saw the chicken dish. Yes, Christine C. Always good to see you in house, Christine. And Christine actually emails Teresa. Teresa told me, yes, sir. Oh, Christine emailed me. Hey, Christine. Mario, TCB 101, the steak of chicken I'm eating that I made the Mexican way. Very good. Right on. Eating chicken. I would love to be eating. Linda, good morning, Linda. James R. We are planning to bring an electric car to Chapala. Need to plug in at home, so what kind of power plugs are common? 120 and 220 like in the United States. 220 would power a clothes dryer in the States. James R., electricity here in Mexico is exactly the same as in the United States. It's not like that European stuff that happened. That girl, I did use them, and they are that girl talking about the attorneys. That girl talking about the attorneys, Albero and Naomi, or I still can't say her name. I've met her numerous times. But that girl is saying, I think that girl's real name is Terry. I did use them and they are absolutely wonderful. I've been approved here in Mexico and will be receiving my card in a couple of weeks. So I'm happy to not to have to be concerned of the crackdowns. Yeah, carry your papers. CMT 63, if we come down on a regular visa to find a house, how long does it take to get the temporary residency visa while we pack up our household? How long? Okay, now that's a very good question. And CMT 63, what you want to do is email Albaro to get the precise answer to that question. Well, how long does it take to get the temporary visa? So I don't think you're talking about the 180-day temporary visa. I think it sounds like you're talking about the 1, 2, or 3 year temporary visa. Albero will help you find the appropriate Mexican consulate in the United States, nearest where you live. You need to set an appointment. But I'm thinking 2 weeks a month. You get all your paperwork done up there. They want to see all your financial information. Then they'll get all of your paperwork cleared so you can go to immigration when you come down here. I'm thinking like 30 days you can get. That's what I think. TCB 101, does this mean that the tourists have to start carrying the pairs also with them when they're out dancing? Well, wherever you are, I think they want to see those papers. James R. Yeah, on power. Yeah, on power. Yeah. The power's the same. Jay Harper. Hey, Bill. Very good morning from Fort Worth, Texas. Good morning, Jay Harper. Love your wife's channel. Watches all her videos and made several dishes. Jay Harper, thank you very much. I know that Teresa is listening in right now. And you guys, Teresa right now, I think she has like 461 subscribers. I'm not asking you to subscribe to her channel, but go check the channel out. Check out some of her recipes. She has like 200 recipes. And if you like what you see, then subscribe, because if people subscribe and then they don't watch the videos, YouTube can sanction you, because that's a scammy thing. But check out the videos. She needs 1,000 subscribers before she can get monetized on YouTube. She's been working really hard to get monetized on YouTube. That means you have at least 1,000 subscribers and you need 4,000 watch time hours over a period of 365 days. So with your help, with the help of my subscribers, right now I get like 5,500 watch hours a month, which is incredible. Okay, Jack Webb, wife and I are coming in March. My high school alumni from Mexico just texted me, and it looks like a 35-year reunion to be held in Chapala. Good for you, Jack. You can come down here and climb some mountains down here. It will be a good time. I've been a little busy myself. This week, Yeshua, my Redeemer, just wanted to stop in and say hello. Hola, my Redeemer. Nothing like my Redeemer showing up. Eric Drews, yes, Bill. Yes, Bill, my temporary residence visa took 1 month and 1 day. Very good, Eric Drew, verifying that girl's CMT's question about how long would it take to get that visa processed. Okay, so I did a couple of videos this, or I put up a couple of videos this week. But before we go to those videos, I think it's time to go. Love to travel. All of Teresa's recipes are delicious. Living in New Hampshire, sometimes I have to improvise the ingredients. Yeah, where are you going to find cactus leaves in New Hampshire? Oh, Rob's good morning, Bill. Question, is it true YouTube takes 60% of whatever we give you? Yeah, I'm always shocked. It's like, but hey, I appreciate when you guys throw some cash at me, right? But you know, I look at the figures you guys give me, and then yeah, YouTube does take the money, but hey, it's a free platform. I'm just happy to be here. Okay, but let's talk about my sponsor, who is really not my sponsor, but is Teresa's son-in-law. He's a doctor in Puerto Vallarta. You can do a search for Doctor at Home. His link is in the description below. He comes to your hotel or to your house or condo if you live in the Puerto Vallarta area. It's like $15 in the daytime. He does it 24 hours a day. You can also visit him. He can visit you at the nighttime, but that's going to cost you $30. He's a fully fledged doctor, but I do want to give him a G. Rob's, okay. So I put up a couple of new videos this week, and And I mentioned this, I've showed you some of the clips, but I've been walking by these steps in downtown, in downtown Chapala, like forever. For 3 years, I've seen these steps. Let's see, I gotta go back. Oh, here we go. Let's go up the steps. I've been walking by these steps for 3 years, and I just kept walking by and walking by. So this video is just, there are 2 sets of these steps. They're highly decorated. They have little benches you can sit on so you can rest. And I didn't know if I was going to be able to make it. But it really was not that difficult, and it takes you in to a total different world. I didn't see any Canadians up here. I didn't see any Americans up here. The houses are very old. It's a very clean environment. But the link to this video is down in the description. And when you get to the very top of the stairs, you can see a beautiful view of the lake. The day that I went up there, it was very cloudy. So I just put this video up this week. Take a peek. We have some questions showing up now. Eric Drews, what happened to the live chat $sign to send you money? We can't send you taco money. What I got the $sign on my side over here. Oh, sorry you guys. I don't know where the little money thingy went. Just save your money till next week. I don't know where the little button went. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. There's no $sign? Just tell me there's no $sign. Okay, whatever. Okay, the $sign. No live chat $sign. That's not. CMT63, how hard is it to get furniture delivered if we want to get an unfurnished house and purchase locally and have it delivered? CMT63, that's not a problem, and it is extremely affordable. Let's see here. Okay. We bought our refrigerator at Costco in Guadalajara, and it's huge. It's a huge refrigerator. They charge us like $15 to deliver it to the house that was in Guadalajara. But then when we moved to Chapala, we bought a few things at Costco. We bought a sectional leather couch. We bought a sectional. Oh, okay, Christine, see, I see it. The money sign is still there right beside the smiley face. Yeah, click it. That's funny. But anyway, CMT63. Okay, so we bought a beautiful leather sectional couch at Costco. Oh, I think it costs like, James R. clicked the magic button. Oh my God, he clicked the magic button. I gotta play my animation for that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, James R. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Every contribution goes to the cause with all this lighting and computer equipment, microphone. You guys don't know how much we spend on this thing. I'm gonna get some tacos right on. But CMT63, okay, so we bought the sectional couch, and it's weird. It's weird how this works. There's a lady that doesn't work for Costco, but she has her own delivery business. It's weird. And all she has a little pickup truck. I think she might have a couple of friends. They have pickup trucks. Her name is Lupita, and she just stands in front of the service desk at Costco. And if they need something delivered, they go talk to Lupita. Okay, so Lupita puts this big sectional couch, and they wrap it up in plastic stuff and and put it in the back of this little truck. And then they ship the truck or drive, they drive the truck with our sectional to Chapala. That's like, on a good day, that's a 45-minute drive. On a bad day, oh my God. On a bad day, it might take like 8 hours, okay? But she delivered the couch to the house for like $20. I mean, in the United States, that would have to cost like $200-300 to get it delivered. So going back to CMT 63, it's very simple to get your furniture shipped to a place from Guadalajara. I think you want to go to Guadalajara to buy your furniture. It's going to be cheap to get it shipped. Same day, you'll be good to go. And Eric Drews has clicked the $5 button. Thank you so much. Mo tacos, mo tacos, mo tacos. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, James. Eric, you rebooted and it showed up. That's what happens when you reboot your machine. You reboot your machine and then the dollars start showing up. I just rebooted my machine last night. It did wonders. Okay, so I was working on another video and I showed you guys the preview of this one. It's the waterfall in Ajijic. I just put up this, we shot the video with my friends Doug and Judy last week. There's so much to do in Ajijic. I can just stay at home and be at the computer. Teresa likes to get out, okay? I can be at home computer. I'm good with that. But the trail, you can see Teresa there in the middle of the picture. This is only about 10 blocks from downtown Ajijic, and you're up in the mountains. It was a beautiful walk, and this is pretty much what the trail looks like. If you are challenged physically, I wouldn't do this. I'm 65. Teresa and I walk 4 or 5 miles, and that's like 5 days a week, 4 or 5 days a week. And I've been walking for like 20, 30 years. I'm a trained athlete. I played college football, ran college track. But if you can hardly breathe, this walk up this trail is going to take you 20 to 30 minutes. And it's going to take 20, 30 minutes. And the people that we were with, they're nature freaks. So they wanted to see all the butterflies and the leaves. Plants, and Teresa likes to look at what kind of plants are this or that. So it took us like an hour to get up here. But it's well worth it. The trip is free. And if you go to the video, I have a map. The video is in the description below. I have a map on how to get to the trail. It's very easy to find. I was surprised. Also, our neighbors Jim and Lori went on a Sunday. They said don't go on Sunday. And here is the actual waterfall. Here is the actual waterfall. That's it. It's a little bit disappointing, but that was it. Now my cousin went and she took pictures. That's the end. That's what you're going to see. And what you want to do is you want to go there on a day where it rained, like a lot of rain the day before or 2 days before, a lot of rain. My cousin Tulsi went there. She went to the very top, and it looked like Niagara Falls when she was there. When we got there, it looked like some cows were tinkling in the background or something. Rob S., if you walk 5 miles a day, you could carry me up in that trail Bill to. Yes, I could do that. If you come down, you want to go up that trail, I'll be happy to carry you to the very top. Okay. We got 63 people in the house. Woo! Never mind. Don't carry me. I'll wait for the move. Okay, we got a lot of people in the house. Now, as I said, I forget what happens if I click this button right here. I got stuff to cover. Okay. When we walk, we change the time when we leave the house, because more or less, we walk through town, and we've got a video on this walk, but we walk through town, we walk out of where we live, walk through town, we walk along the Malecon, then we walk into this park. And if we time it just right, when we get into the park on this certain sidewalk, we can see the sun coming up over the lake. But it's rainy season now, so we changed our time, and to see the sun come up, we have to leave it like 6:45 some days, but we moved our walking time to like 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning because it was raining every morning when the sun comes up. It didn't matter, it's raining. But so I have this click here. We got lucky this week. What's wrong? Yeah, there we go. We got lucky this week, and this is kind of hard to see, but we left at 7:15, and now we are approaching the lake. And in a second, you're going to see, in a second, we're going to get closer and closer, and we're over here in the grass because the camera is not picking up the sun, but it's actually right on the horizon. And I call this my special moment because we hadn't seen the sun come up over the lake in about 2 or 3 months, just rain. And this park is it's only like this is like a 20-minute walk from where we live. This is about a 20-minute walk from downtown Chapala. And you can see as we get closer and closer to the lake, that gray area in the background is the lake. And it actually has a blue sky, and the sun is coming up on the horizon. And it's kind of hard to see, but in the horizon, you'll see a little bridge there. That's a walking bridge. And the sun, I'm going to get closer here. I might speed up the video just a tad here in a second. But now you can see the beautiful bridge. And to the left of the bridge, there's a person sitting on the bench watching the sun come up. Every day we come here, we see lovers and people sitting by themselves with their cell phones, taking pictures of the sun come up. And as we see this now, right now, the sun is right beyond the walking bridge. As we get closer to the walking bridge, the colors start to come up, and you can see the sky changing colors. You can see the colors of the clouds, and right there in the middle of the picture, you can finally start to see the orangeness of the sun. So at this time of day right now, I think it's about 7:45 in the morning. This is how we start our day. There's the sun. Oh yeah, you can see that little spark of sunshine. And there we go. This is how we start our day in Mexico. Yeah, this is how we start our day. How can you not feel good? This is about 2 miles into the walk. How can you not have an excellent day? Well, now we could start our day like this. We could start our days like this, but we don't start our day like that. That's not how you want to start your day. You want to start your day like that. That's how we start our day in Mexico. We love Mexico. Let's go back over here and see what's going on now. Okay, let me. Oh, okay, okay. Eric just sent me a message. Dia de Muertos altar. And we're going to talk about Dia de Muertos very quickly because what do we have here? Yeah, okay. We're going to Mazatlan. We're leaving tomorrow morning. We're going to be at a Airbnb. They say it's like a block from the beach. But on November 2nd, which I think is Tuesday of next week, is the Day of the Dead. And Day of the Dead is huge in Mexico, all over Mexico. And people dress up like dead people. I think it's more beautiful than what happens in the United States. But let's see. Oh no, where is it? I'm looking for something here. Well, here we go. Here we go. And this is an ad. Skeletons. People dress up and they paint to look like that. And Mazatlan is a huge city. So we're going to see people with their faces painted like this. And this is going to, I'm going to be out Day of the Dead with my camera all day. We're going to make a huge video about it. So stay tuned. Oh, also, when we get back next week, we won't get back until Friday afternoon. So I'll have to prepare for my live broadcast Friday night. I have no clue what I'll be able to put together next Friday afternoon to make this work out. We'll be coming back with at least 4 or 5 hours of video on stay tuned. Stay tuned. Okay, very nice. Thank you, Rob. Thank you very much. Okay, CMT 63. Let me go back up. What I missed out on. Let me see what's going on here. Never mind. Okay, Savvy. Always good to see Savvy in the house. Grand Rising, Bill. Hola, Savvy. Thank you for all your messages, Christine C. But only 23 likes. Only 23 likes. Yeah, 20. We're up to 27. Right on, folks. YouTube loves the like button. Help a brother out. Woo! If it's rainy season, you have to move your walking time to no rainy season. Oh, yeah, that's what we did. We moved our walking time, but now it's stopped raining, which is kind of a drag. It means I have to start watering the grass again. Oh, that's no fun. CMT 63. Aren't there furniture stores that are in Ajijic? We're bringing our household goods, but want to get a sofa and chairs when we move. Yes, there are furniture stores in Chapala and Ajijic. We bought, come CMT 63. Here's what you do. Come on down, have a vehicle. There are a bunch of secondhand stores, a bunch of them, because so many people move in and out of Ajijic. Like some people come down here, they sell their house, move back to the United States, or they sell their house, move to Puerto Vallarta, whatever. But there's a main drag between Chapala and Ajijic. The correct name of the street is Hidalgo. I'm not pronouncing that well. But it's the same street that Walmart is. And on this street, I'm going to say there are 10 or 15 used furniture stores. Teresa has a beautiful wooden desk. It looks like it was made like 50 years ago. It's got drawers on the sides. I mean, it's beautiful. I think we paid like $125 for that. Real sturdy, heavy wood we have for our sectional couch, we have a coffee table, a square, pure wood, beautiful coffee table. We bought this at one of the secondhand shops. But okay, this is what I would do. CMT 63, come down, and they have couches in there. They have kitchen tables. They have everything. And you can spend a whole Saturday going to these secondhand stores. The prices are extremely reasonable. And some people sell stuff in these stores on consignment. Oh, something happened. Something's going on here. Oh my God, Brian Maiden. Wow, Brian, I gotta click the button. Oh, Brian, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Brian. That's gonna help us get some real tacos going now. Thank you so much. But back to CMT 63. Okay, so if you're gonna buy furniture, check out the secondhand stores, see if you can find some stuff in there that you like. If you don't like that stuff, they have, I would go to Guadalajara. In Guadalajara, in Zapopan, well, you can go anywhere in Guadalajara that you want. But Costco has some really nice stuff. Across the street from Costco, there's a mall. It's called the Galleria in Zapopan. There's a Galleria in Puerto Vallarta also, and all of the Gallerias are owned by, the former president of Mexico's wife. Maybe I'll think of his name here in a second. But anyway, in the Galleria, they have a Sears. They have two other major department stores with lots of furniture. I don't think you're going to find the variety or the good prices of furniture in Lake Chapala that you're going to find in Guadalajara. And whatever you buy in Guadalajara, the shipping fees are going to be extremely reasonable. Now, one of the department stores that are all over Mexico is called Liverpool. Liverpool has some really nice stuff. It's like Sears, and they're not very expensive, and they have very high quality things like a Sears. I think the Sears down here is of a higher quality than in the United States. But CMT 63, that is my advice. Okay, let's see what's going on. Rob's thank you very much, Rob's. Rob's, yes, the sun will come up tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be the sun. Yes, there will be. So serene there at sunrise. It's beautiful. I mean, Rob's bonito. Rob, snow days are not bonito. No, savvy. Wow, that's so, yeah, that's why I live in Mexico. Let me scroll down here. Cindy, what a wonderful ritual. Yeah, it's beautiful. There's a guy now, I got to tell you, that shot with the sun coming up, we left here at 7:15 trying to time it just right. And there's a guy, I've shown you pictures of him. His name is Walt. And about 2 years ago, we started seeing Walt. And then we started talking to him and this and that. And then we met his girlfriend. And then we went to breakfast with he and his girlfriend. Very interesting people. She's from London. And he's a Canadian with a Canadian United States passport. He was in the Canadian Air Force. So he spent a lot of time in Europe. But we ate breakfast, blah, 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 blah. And every time we walk, we see Walt. And at the end of this breakfast, his girlfriend, who was 78, told us, well, Walt is 89 years old. He does not he looks like he's maybe 55, max 63 years old. But I have to ask him, does he walk every day? But he takes a brisk walk first thing in the morning. And I'm I have my bad health habits, but I've exercised my whole life, and I rarely get sick. I might get the flu like once every 7 years, but I'm in pretty good shape. I have no body fat. But anyway, that ritual of getting up and walking then my head is really clear, and I can allow more beauty to flow through. Denise Small, very loud. What do you mean, Denise, very loud? I'm very loud? Oh, can't hear you. Hello, can you guys hear me now? What's up? What's up? Very loud. Some people can't hear me. I'm sorry. Oh, okay, I'm not playing any music right now. Oh my God. Okay, I got to keep scrolling. Okay, MJ. Hi, Bill from Tacoma, Washington. I was wondering why no one shows ugly side of Chapala and Ajijic. I was over there a few years ago, and as soon as you move from Main Street and Malecon, everything looks really bad. Well, MJ, it depends on, I did a lot of business in Los Angeles for 10 years. California was my sales territory. And it's like you're in LA, and in 1 minute you're in Compton, and in the next minute you're in Beverly Hills. Mexico is not that much different than the United States. I'm from Ohio. That's a part of Appalachia. You can go down to Portsmouth, Ohio, and you're going to see people living in shacks just like in Mexico. And I remember in Los Angeles, my ex-father-in-law, every Thanksgiving in downtown Los Angeles, he would give 1,500 turkeys to the homeless people. This guy was a billionaire, and we would get up and go to downtown Los Angeles around, it was like 6 o'clock in the morning, to give these people these 1,500 turkeys. And I'm in downtown Los Angeles in the dark, and there was an area about the size of 2 football fields filled with people living in cardboard boxes. I'd never seen anything like that. It was like thousands and thousands of people living in cardboard boxes. Oh yeah, the United States is all of that and a bag of chips. And if you see some challenged people in Mexico, then that's a reason not to come back. I'm sorry. It's like that all over the world, and the United States has as many impoverished people as Mexico. Okay, Rob, I like two-hand stories. You can find treasures there. Yeah, there's a lot of treasures here. And if you don't like that stuff, you can drive to Metro Plaza in Panama and can't wait to go there. I'd like to see that myself. Great furniture stores. Ooh, boy, we're getting a lot of messages. I got to scroll quickly here. What's going on? Jack Webb, we are not members of the Lake Chapala Society. Are we allowed to go visit there, etc.? Jack Webb. Something's going on. Jack Webb, sure. Now Jack is talking about the Lake Chapala Society. And the Lake Chapala Society is a fabulous place. I think their address is, there's a street in Ajijic, it's called 16th of September. They're on that street. It's a huge facility. And do a search for their website, the Lake Chapala Society. They're a wealth of information, very helpful people. One of our neighbors, who is a Mexican national, is one of their directors. She's fluent in Spanish and English, of course. But to get back to Jack's question, can you visit and eat at the Lake Chapala Society without being a member? The answer is yes. I'm not a member. I should be a member, but if I'm a member, then I get on their mailing list, and I guess I can do other special stuff. But no, you can go there. Now they have special stuff at the Lake Chapala Society, like they have a mini library there, so you can check out books. I think they have a CD library, so you can check out music CDs. You can check out videos to watch. So yes, and I don't know how much it costs to join the Lake Chapala Societies. I probably very reasonable. I should join, but you can not join and still enjoy a lot of the festivities that they have to offer. I've said it before. I got my passport renewed there. Consulate from the United States in Guadalajara. They visit the Lake Chapala Society once a month. Albero, my attorney, his real office is in Guadalajara, but he visits the Lake Chapala Society once a week. And he can help you out there all. Okie dokie. Brian. Hola, Brian. The Day of the Dead, the big holiday there. The Day of the Dead is huge. Walt Disney? No, not Walt Disney. CMT, thanks. CMT 63, thanks, Rob. Okay. Oh, great furniture stores there, as well as everything else. Largest mall. Okay. Eric Drews. Jack Webb. Yes, you can go visit. Yes. Okay. There you go. I hear you. Thank you very much. Your audio is cutting out intermittently. Jordan White, it's fine. Thank you very much, Jordan White. Jack Webb, thanks, Eric. Figured it would be a good way to meet expats. Yeah, Lake Chapala Society is a great place to meet people. And anytime you go there, they're going to have all kinds of groups going on. I don't even know what they're doing. Some people, they have yoga classes, people, I don't know what these people are doing, but they're just like, 15 people talking about stuff. So they've got all the stuff. Let's see what else is going. Well, if I was a billionaire, if he is a billionaire, he should have given 1 billion turkeys. Ha ha ha. TCB 101, more homeless people in the U.S. and Mexico. Okay, yeah, Dave Hayden. Great cafe at LCS. Great library, ATM, and classes. Thank you, Dave. Live music in the evening at the cafe. And I think they even have jazz there sometimes. Mark Stevens would love to visit there. Come on down and visit. Okay, let's see what's going on. Rob, Skid Row was horrible, as you suggest, Bill. People live in cardboard boxes. That's funny. I'm Bill the Geek, broadcasting live from Chapala, Mexico. This is the Bill Dallas Lewis channel. And if you're not a subscriber, subscribe, because my goal is to come out with 2 videos a week. And we go all over Mexico.
Okay, andale.
We have several videos from Guadalajara. I tell you, this is downtown Guadalajara. I think that this place right here is called the Plaza de Arms. Plaza, and this thing has been changed and renovated many times over the past 500 years. These are government buildings. But this is, you can walk right down here, or you, if you live in Ajijic or Chapala, this is a 1 hour drive, and you're in downtown Guadalajara. In this area right here, which you would call Central Park, Guadalajara, there's so much art and history. And there's a giant cathedral, Catholic cathedral, with all kinds of history. But anyway, if you're not a subscribers, these are the types of videos that we do. This is a Guadalajara is fabulous. So you can move to Guadalajara and live there. Let's skip through this video a bit more. And if I'm not mistaken, this gazebo here in the middle of the Plaza de Armas, I think it was a gift from the French. And at the top of those beams, there are women. I think the women are bare-chested. And when the French gave this gazebo to Mexico, I think it was kind of some people found it to be offensive. And then, okay, you're there, and here's the cathedral. There's the cathedral. And there's so much history in this cathedral. And all of this, there are secret tunnels all over downtown Guadalajara that are like 500 years old. Priests used to use them to escape and help people during the Mexican Revolution. There's so much history down here, and look at how clean and fresh it's beautiful. But anyway, if you're not a subscriber, this is the type of videos that we make. That was the Plaza de Armas, and then they have all kinds of art. You know, you're just walking around in the street, people walking their dogs. But we came up on this thing. This is like a block away from the cathedral, maybe a block away from the Plaza de Armas. And look, you can see that lady walking there. Look at how her size, in contrast to the size of this piece of art. And also you see people jogging and working out. There are all kinds of gyms. I told one of my friends in the United States, there's Teresa. I told one of my friends in the United States, Mexican people are very health conscious. There are so many gyms, so many parks, so many recreation areas, and so much art. People all over the world are very artistic. And so Mexico is not unique in that aspect. But look at this. You get this going on. You got a head sitting down here. So many things to do in Guadalajara. I loved living in Guadalajara. And then one more thing here. We have another place. This is called the Rotunda. This is called the Rotunda. And everything that you're seeing right now is more or less within 5 blocks of the other. And so in the Rotunda, I forget how many people are buried here. It's like 30 people. They're all famous Mexican nationals. All of their bodies are buried. There's a circular thing. There are their statues, big history. But it's Mexico is so cool. Let me go down here and see what the people. Okay, move over here and Eric Drews, Mark Stevens will likely move to Morella. Wife has family down there. I've been recommending people look at Ajijic. I love your channel. Thank you, Mark Stevens. I gotta look up Morella and see what that's like. Maybe we can do a trip there. Eric Drews, Pozzoli, not parole. Okay. CMT 63. Is there a plant nursery locally? Oh, CMT 63. There are, excuse the cough, I'm sorry for the cough. There are CMT 63, it'll blow your mind. at the number of nurseries there are here for plants. There's a nursery, I could walk there in 5 minutes from here. And this guy, he just sells bamboo products like he's an American. He's an American or a Canadian, but he sells bamboo trees, okay? And I think he sells other plants. A 15-minute walk from our house, there is this beautiful nursery that sells all different kinds of flowers and plants. And it's also a restaurant and a bar. I got to make it. I got to take some video of this place. It's a beautiful place. That's a 15-minute walk from here. Then, downtown, they just put in a new nursery right in the smack dab middle of Chapala. And they have all kinds of beautiful plants, flowers, trees. And then in Ajijic, I was talking about the furniture stores. I was talking about Robs, why you want to do that? Why you want to interrupt me like that? Because you know, when you give me money, I got to show the video. Thank you, Robs. Thank you very, 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 very much, Robs. Thank you so much. Thanks you guys for showing up. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thanks for sharing some cash with me. It'll go a long way in Mazatlan. Thank you all so very much. But back to CMT 63. There are so many nurseries down here. It'll blow your mind. And they deliver to your house if you want them to. In Ajijic, Chapala, and then the road Hidalgo that runs between Chapala and Ajijic, where all the secondhand furniture stores are. There are a bunch of nurseries there also. So CMT 63, you will not see a lack of plants here in this area, and it's all over Mexico. And something also, it's like Teresa knows the names of all these weird plants and what their characteristics are and what kind of fruit they have. And I think that in Mexico, people are more aware of the environment and what the insects are and what the names of the plants are. And our refrigerator is filled with stuff. I don't even know what it is. Fruits, vegetables. Most of the stuff in our refrigerator, I can't eat because I don't know what it is. And you're going to do that. You're going to go to fruit and vegetable places and look around and say, what's that? But whatever. Okay, let's get back to work here. Rob. I do too. Down a little bit. Go down in all of Mexico. Wow. Let's I got to go back. Okay, here we go. DMT 63, I love gardening. Teresa loves gardening. Oh, also Teresa buys all this, she has grapes growing in the backyard. She goes out in the backyard with scissors and comes back with seasonings that she's growing, whatever. Oh, okay. Brian, there's a lot of history in all of Mexico. I was told, Brian, that is true. And if you go back to, they call it pre-Columbian times, before the Spanish showed up, if you do some ancient history, I think that Mexico has the second largest pyramid in the world. And it's in downtown Mexico City, and it's huge. There's so much history in Mexico, and the Spanish just killed it all. And they came down here. They say that the Spanish are responsible for the deaths of 22 million people in Mexico. But they say a big part of that was due to influenza, because the Spanish brought all of their germs over here, and the Mexicans were so pure that it killed about 20 million. But going back, you have the Mayans, the Aztecs. I mean, there was so much culture down here. It's amazing, the history. And the more you walk around and visit places, the more you're going to learn. Okay, Robs. Oh, see, I was born with a green thumb. Savvy. I will be in Guadalajara next week for about a 6-week stay. Savvy. Come on down. Guadalajara is awesome. Go down there. Look up. Go to my playlist. I think I have 3 or 4 Guadalajara visit videos. But go down to the plaza, visit Zapopan. Oh, you have to go to Tlaquepaque. I have a video on Tlaquepaque. Yeah. And you're going to be there for 6 days. If you have a day, get in Uber and take a day trip to Ajijic, Lake Chapala, or Ajijic Chapala. You can get on and whatever. Well, let's see what else is going on. Savvy, but come on down. Rob's beautiful face and cement, stunning. Jack Webb, I saw KFC buy that giant head. Yes, it's funny. Guadalajara has all the food, or a good portion of it, that is in the United States. They have Burger King, McDonald's, KFC. Carl's Jr. is big in Mexico. In Ajijic, there's a Waffle House, but it's not like the Waffle House in the United States. But I think Waffle House is throughout Mexico, and I know that there's a Waffle House in Tlaquepaque, right in the middle of Tlaquepaque. Let's see what else is going on. Jack Webb, did you pick his brain? TCB 101. Great view from that head watching people doing their walks. Okay. TMT 63. That's awesome, Bill. I'm going to have to leave my orchids and ferns. You can get orchids. Our neighbor has orchids in her backyard, Christina. She's 85 years old. She has orchids. Crapo Productions, Dr. John. European influence architecture is everywhere in Guadalajara Centro. Yeah, you got to go down. Thank you, Dr. John. Architecture is European influenced. Plazas, the buildings, it's phenomenal. The art that you'll see, it's phenomenal. So if you're not subscribed, click the subscribe button because we have more stuff coming soon. CMT 63, can't wait until you get here. Rob's, before the mines, there were the Olmecs. Oh yeah, right on. The Olmecs, yeah, and more. And there are many pyramids in Mexico. There's a lot of pyramids. There are a couple right outside of Guadalajara, but the Spaniards came in and they put cathedrals. They built cathedrals over the pyramids. I mean, Spaniards were Eric Drews, still need a lot more like for Bill. Yeah, hit the like button. Thank you so much for your support. I love orchids. Jack Webb, Mexican waffle houses have toothless waitresses working the night shift like you do in Appalachia. No. Actually, I've never eaten there. I don't know what, but the place in Tlaquepaque looked very classy. There is a Waffle House on the main drag in Ajijic. It's a little bit outside of CMT 63. Do you suggest Uber over taxis for visiting other places like Guadalajara or hiring one of the guys you have mentioned in the past? Well, many times, this is kind of a lengthy answer, CMT 63, about travel. I prefer Uber, but I have a cell phone. I have a cell phone. I have WhatsApp. I mean, it's a Mexican cell phone. So Uber. Oh, I used Uber yesterday when I came home from Suriana. We're still waiting on our car. Hopefully in 2 weeks we have that again. But I used Uber yesterday. But to go from here to Guadalajara or Guadalajara to Chapala, that's going to cost you somewhere between $15 and $50. It depends on the day and the time you go. Most of the time, one way from here to Guadalajara or vice versa, most of the time it's going to cost you $15 to $20. And that is, on a good day, it's a 1 hour trip. I mean, in the United States, that would cost you like $150, $200 in your own private taxi. Also, what I like about Uber is I think Uber is a little different here than in the United States, because when they find you a driver, they send you a message with the driver's name, the kind of car that they're driving, and their license plate number. So you just stand there and wait, and you're looking for a car that is like a, Cadillac DeVille with license plate number CAL111. Oh, that's Rodrigo, okay? But then it's so much easier to get around. Taxis are usually more expensive, especially whenever you're at an airport in Mexico. They have these special white taxis, and the white taxis cost like twice as much as the yellow taxis. And then Uber is cheaper than both. But I find Uber to be more flexible. Now, to take this a step further, to save money, a lot of times we'll take the bus from Chapala to Guadalajara. From our house to the bus station is about a 12-minute walk to downtown Chapala. Okay, now it's going to cost 75 pesos to get a bus right to downtown Guadalajara. 75 pesos, that's like $3. Okay, so it's going to cost us $3 to go to downtown Guadalajara. Then we get Uber to our destination. And usually our destination is going to cost like another $5. So that's a one-way trip for $8. But for the buses, Teresa is 60 years old. I'm 65. We have the Mexico senior citizen discount. So instead of paying 75 pesos, we paid like 32 pesos, which is like $1.50 to get to. Okay, so now, but that's good. But Teresa is from Guadalajara. I lived in Guadalajara for 3 years, and we both speak Spanish. With Uber, if you just write down the address, and your Spanish is no good, you can just write down the address of where you want to go, and the Uber driver will get you there. So there you go, CMT 63 travel from Chapala to Guadalajara. I prefer Uber. You're in your own environment. The cars are usually very nice. And especially with COVID, I don't want to be on a bus with people without mask during COVID. There's my answer to that. Hey, Rob's, Jack Webb, what's wrong with toothless waitresses? Okay. For shopping. Gigi on the go. Hello, Bill from North Carolina. Thanks for all you do. GG, North Carolina is one of my favorite states. I did a lot of business there when I was writing and illustrating children's books. The Raleigh area, I used to stay at a hotel called the Plantation in Raleigh. I've done a bunch of elementary schools showing them how to do computer graphics in North Carolina. What's that? The Tri area where Duke is, and I love North Carolina. Love North Carolina. Thanks for checking in. GG. Uber, not your burr. Savvy. Oops, typo. I'll arrive in a couple of weeks, November 20th to be exact. I will definitely take a Uber for a day trip in Ajijic, Chapala. Savvy, if you come to Ajijic, well, here's my super big tip. My super big tip is never do anything on Sunday in Mexico. Don't go to the grocery store. Don't go to the movie theater. Don't go to the beach, because Mexican people are they work super hard. Most Mexican nationals work 10 hours a day, 6 days a week. 10 hours a day, 6 days a week. And for most of them, Sunday is their day off. So I don't want to do anything on Sunday. So what am I trying to say? Oh, so Savvy, make sure you come down here during the week. But get up early. I would first go to Ajijic and just walk around, see what you think downtown. Just have Uber take you to the plaza and just walk around. And if you don't get to Chapala, don't worry about it. I mean, but you can go to Chapala, have them take you to the market downtown. Just walk around. I don't think there's really a lot to see in Chapala. But anyway, come down early, go home early, whatever. TCB, Bill, wow, it's been a long time with your car. Yeah, maybe time to trade it to a Nissan. Long story. Rob's, yep, $3.50. E. Garcia, $1.96. Hola, Bill. Enrique from Chicago. It's raining and cold here. Enjoy your weekend. Rainy and cold in Chicago. Ha, 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 ha. TCB 101. And those buses are very nice. Yes, very luxury. Okay. Something else about the buses here. Ooh, there are almost for anything you want to do as far as municipal buses. Now, when I say municipal buses, like for the Chapala, Ajijic area, all of the buses say Chapala on the side. And they have Chapala, they're white buses, they say Chapala on the sides. And these Chapala buses will go to Mexico. Now, will go to Guadalajara. Now, these, there are direct buses, and then there are non-direct buses. And you guys know what I'm talking about. You take a direct bus from Chapala to Guadalajara, you don't make any stops, okay? And when you go to buy your ticket, you got to tell them, I want a direct bus ride to Guadalajara. Make sure you tell them direct. And if you don't know how to say that in Spanish, quiero directo. Directo. It sounds the same. Okay, now if you take a bus that is not direct, then you might stop like 15 times. That turns a 1 hour trip into like a 4 hour trip. Okay, there's something else though. Oh, and the direct buses are much nicer than the other buses. They're like Greyhound buses. Now oh my God, Elizabeth Acre. I gotta click the button. Elizabeth, thank you so much, Elizabeth. Thank all of you, but thank Elizabeth. Thank you so much. You're so quiet. Oh, thank you so much. Woo, I'm getting chills. I'm getting chills. Oh, thank you, all of you. Thank you guys for showing up. Thanks for clicking the like button. Thank you for subscribing. Thanks for coming back and having fun on Sunday. I have no clue what Saturday. This is Saturday. I have no clue what I'm going to be doing next week. It's going to be a lot about Mazatlan, but thank you all so much. But going back to the bus situation, those are municipal buses, and they have those in Guadalajara also. But when Trace and I met, the first bus in Guadalajara I ever took, I was living in Puerto Vallarta, and I decided to go to Mazatlan for a week. Okay, I had a car, but why use it? And so I took, it's kind of like Greyhound. They have many different, I'm just going to call them Greyhound bus services. They're not Greyhound, but, when I went to Mazatlan, I forget which line that I used, but going back and forth from Puerto Vallarta to Guadalajara, I would go on a service, I think it was called like Puerto Vallarta Deluxe, something like that. And when you take these buses, I took one of these buses from Puerto Vallarta to Mazatlan. It was like a 5-hour trip on the bus. They have very clean bathrooms in the bus. Almost all of these buses have Wi-Fi. That's just funny, okay? And almost all of these buses have 4 or 6 videos to watch. So you can watch movies on these 3-hour, 4-hour, 6-hour bus trips, and they're extremely clean. And they even give you an apple and a little stanky ham and cheese sandwich in Wonder Bread, something like that. So if you're going to take one of these buses, it's excellent. And the last time I went from Guadalajara, the last time I took a bus from Puerto Vallarta to Guadalajara, that's a 5-hour bus drive. It was 500 pesos. That's like $25. Oh, and then if you get your Mexico senior citizen discount card, you can use it on all the bus services. So a $25 bus ride is only going to cost you $13.50 for a 5-hour bus ride with a clean bathroom, Wi-Fi, and 6 movies you can watch. So anyway, transportation is really good. And then they have Mexican airlines, like my cousin Tulsi. She went to visit Puerto Vallarta last year, and she could have paid $13 to take the bus, but instead she paid like $125 to just fly. Which makes sense. She has a lot of money. Okay. But $125, so that turns a 5-hour bus trip into like a 1-hour flight. So anyway, transportation is great down here. The places are great. Oh, great. Okay. Sky Eyes, what's up, Bill? Had to get some White Castles after chatting the other day. Right on. I love White Castles with jalapeno cheese. You mentioned a senior discount for the bus. Is there a card you have to get, and what else do discounts on? Very good. Okay. Let me go grab my bag right over here real quick. Oh. Okay. I've got my senior citizen discount card right here. It's even laminated. Let's see what's on it. Here. Oh, okay. Let me see if I can show it. Be kind of blurry, but that's. Sorry, folks. It's blurry, but that's what it looks like. And what you want to do is on the internet, you want to do a search for INAPAM. Okay, so let me type that in. Okay, here we go. IAP. Okay, yeah, you want to do a search for that. And then that's the acronym of this organization, and it's free. We had to, I think you have to have, I don't know what type of, I don't know what type of visa you need to have. But anyway, this card is good for all bus services. It's good for movie theaters, and movie theaters in Guadalajara, Chapala, Ajijic, they're going to cost you like $2.50 to get in there. They have a special movie theater in Guadalajara at the Galleria. It's called VIP. I think they charge $7, so you're going to get half on that. Many drug stores, pharmacies, you can use this in many pharmacies. Some airlines will give you discounts. Now, the bus is just going to be flat 50% off. Movie theaters are going to be 50% off. But when you start talking about pharmacies, then you're going to be talking about maybe 10% off or 20% off. Some airlines offer discounts with your senior citizens cards. Some hotels and restaurants, some offer discounts. But the card is free. You have to be 60 years old, and you can start saving some cash. Oh, now we got this card. This organization all over Mexico. We had to go to this place. It's kind of like a community center. There you go. It's called DIF. I do not know what the acronym stands for, but you can go to Google and type in DIF Mexico, and they do have a website and with all types of information. But to do this, to get our discount cards, we had to go 2 times. I had to show verification of my residence, which means usually you can show them an electric bill or a phone bill with your name on it. And I had to show them this one thing. What is that called? Oh, it's a legal thingy. It's a number that's going to show up on your visa, but I had to print that out. But anyway, it was free. It took about 2 weeks to get done. Rob's, your dog is your security CMT. Oh, for our dog, what's this? Listen over. Oh, we got a lot of stuff going on. Wonder Bread always. Mexico travel by air is very reasonable. Interstate province. Yes, crapple. When I lived, Dr. John saying when I lived in Guadalajara, the city buses were equipped with hard bench type seats. During certain times, you would be lucky to sit. People would be hanging off running boards at rush hour. Yes. In Guadalajara, I've only been on a bus in Guadalajara one time, and that was to go from Zapopan to Tlaquepaque with Teresa. It was about 6 o'clock in the evening during the week, and the bus was totally packed. And I was standing up in the middle aisle. The bus seemed kind of new, and yes, all of the seats were hard metal. They were not at all comfortable. The bus was new, the bus was clean, but the ride was not at all comfortable. But that's why I prefer Uber. I'm not taking a bus. Okay, now the buses are really inexpensive. It's like 70 pesos. No. 7 pesos. Now think about this. Okay. 10 pesos. How much money is 10 pesos? Oh, my mind is going blank. It's like 50 cents. 50 cents. 10 pesos is 50 cents. So 7 pesos is like 25 cents to take a bus. You can be on a bus for like 3 hours for 50 cents. Now, You might take the same ride in Uber, and it's going to cost you 50 pesos or $2.50. But you have to remember that the per capita income in Mexico is $9,000 a year. So that's why the buses are packed. Everybody can't take Uber. Okay, chicken buses. Jack Webb, chicken buses have more favor. Much in touch with the people. Yeah, and I have friends that they take the bus all the time. Especially with COVID, man. I stay off. CMT63, what do you think about ungated communities? We've been looking at ungated communities because it looks like you can bigger property that has room for gardening, and we want a yard. Okay. This is the first, I'm sorry. This is the second gated community that I've lived in. I lived in a gated community in Puerto Vallarta, and then here in Chapala. Now, the third place I lived in Puerto Vallarta was in a very challenged community. And what does that mean? I mean SEO, socioeconomic status was not at all high. I had a drug dealer living next door to me, drunk, get up, and he's out dealing drugs at like 6 o'clock in the morning. He was a friend of mine. I'm good. I didn't have a problem with his profession. But the people that owned my second place, these guys, they tore it all down and rebuilt it. It was like a Marriott. I mean, it was, my apartment there was the bomb. Beautiful king-size bed off the ground, refrigerator, washing machine. That was the first washing machine I had seen in like no, not the washing machine, the dishwasher. It was fabulous. And they had a swimming pool in their house downstairs, a wonderful deck. You could have a party up on this deck with like 200 people. This place was in the ghetto. It's in the ghetto, but because it was in the ghetto, they got a really good price, and it was fabulous. So what is my point? Well, they had super security windows. And when you get to Mexico, almost everywhere you go, you're going to see bars on people's windows. Or you're going to see high walls around the houses. And if you look closely at the top of the tall walls, cemented on the top of the tall walls surrounding the houses, they're going to have a broken glass. So if people try to climb the wall and they put their hands on top of the wall, the glass is going to cut their hands. So where I lived, we had bars on all of the entrances, very secure doors, very secure windows. They had a video surveillance system all throughout the house. So if you don't live in a gated community, which most people don't, you just want to make sure that your house is very secure with secure doors, bars on the windows, things that can keep people from coming over your walls and stealing your plants and your couch. But also if you live in a non-gated community, then you get to meet the real people of Mexico. Okay. Yeah, so go with ungated. Just make sure that the place is extremely secure. Because just like everywhere in the United States, there's a lot of crime down here. That's why they have so many millions of jail in the United States. Ooh, wow. Oh. You got your dog, Rob's Animals in Spain. We have 2 cats, Mr. Smokey and Mr. Smokey R. Bear, and Elsie May. Glad to hear it. CMT 63 Rob's S. Da-da-da. Crapple. CMT 63. Look for a residence with wrought iron window bars and a strong security door. Neighborhoods may be noisier outside the gated communities. Okay, Dr. John just brought up an excellent point. I'm going to say one of the most annoying things about Mexico is loud music. Oh, it can be terrible. I mean, and they don't. In the United States, if you live in an okay community and your neighbor's playing music really loud, you can call the police, and the police will come and tell them to shut it off, and they'll shut it off, or they'll give them a ticket. Okay, that doesn't work in Mexico. They do have new decibel laws they are trying to enforce in Guadalajara. There's a new law that just passed within the last year that if you're playing your music above a certain decibel level, you can get like a $2,000 fine and go to jail for 3 days. But everywhere I've lived in Mexico has had a noise problem. My drug dealer neighbors who lived with his two brothers, his little sister, and her parents, they would have parties once every 2 weeks, and I don't know what type of stereo system they had, but it was. I would tell them, hey, please just let me know when you're going to have a party like that, and I'll go get a hotel. It's bad, the noise. So wherever you're thinking about moving to in Mexico, especially if you're going to buy or even rent, you want to go visit that place at nighttime on a Friday or Saturday night. See what the noise is like there. Noise, it can drive you crazy. I've not lived anywhere in Mexico where there was not a noise problem. Okay, here we go. Okie dokie. Let's see what's happening. What does anyone on here know about La Canastinta neighborhood? Well, I want to know. A gated communities give you a false sense of security. We used to live in a garage, California, and all they did was climb over the wall. Yep. Electric fences are cheap glass, right? Yeah. You'll see a lot of in Guadalajara. You'll see a lot of expensive electric. Savvy. I'll just bring my earplugs and hope for the best. Yeah. I use YouTube. I use YouTube a lot, and I use YouTube at nighttime for the rainy noise. You can go to a YouTube movie and they have rain and thunderstorms for 10 hours. And I don't know how many thousands of nights I have. Woo! Okay, folks. Well, let me go back one more time to my special sponsor, Doctor at Home. Doctor at Home. If you live in the Puerto Vallarta area, you can go to Doctors at Home. And, you can go to Doctors at Home. Oh, no. He comes to your house. It's going to cost you like $15 in the daytime, $30 at night. That is Teresa's son-in-law. Oh, okay. TCB 101. Let the music be loud as long as it is mariachi. That is the other problem. Oh. Now in Guadalajara, you can hear diverse music, but in the Lake Chapala area, these people like mariachi, and I don't like it. I'm just going to say I don't like it. I don't like banda. That's where you have the tubas and the clarinets and all that kind of stuff. The guys dressed all up, and they play that stuff loud. They love it, and the music the music is almost like it's like 100 years old, which it really is. And they like to play it really loud. And they have a festival in Chapala once a year. It lasts for 6 days. I forget what time of year it is. It lasts for 6 days. and it's mariachi music. And they play mariachi music all day until like 6 o'clock in the morning. And you can hear it. It's so loud, it's like they're next door and they're like 15 blocks away, maybe 20 blocks away. It's crazy. Oh, okay. Eric Drews, Saturday night is definitely party night. I'm used to it now. That's funny. Well, you guys, if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. We're leaving. I'm getting ready to go to the grocery store, get some supplies for our trip. We're leaving at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And I know we're going to have some great videos of Mazatlan for next week. We're going to do big features on Day of the Dead. This guy we're staying at an Airbnb. The owner's name is Robert. He has a dildo shop over in Ajijic. But he's putting us up. We're going there. We're driving us down in a Mercedes. It's a tour. So we'll have information about his tour. We'll show you videos, what the Airbnbs are like. The trip includes free breakfast. Well, yeah. We're going for free because he wants us to shoot videos about his tour. So we'll be shooting all the stuff. We go to Stone Island, I believe, on Monday. We'll be doing drone pictures there. What are the buses like? They have these special taxis in Mazatlan. They're kind of like elongated golf carts. We'll have videos of that, ocean videos. I think that this Mazatlan trip is going to give me like videos to produce through the holidays. Okay. Eric Drews, there's an idea for your next video. Noise levels in Ajijic. That's funny. People like to party. You ain't lying about that noise, Bill. Yeah, Gabrielle. Hola, Gabrielle. Let me go up the list here. Rob, 100 years old and they own song. That's funny. And it's very true. CMT 63. Well, it can't be worse than every Sunday in Punta Gorda have bagpipes. Okay. Eric Drews, there's an idea. Okay. Dildo. Yeah, dildo. Yeah, it's a dildo shop. It's the only dildo shop I've ever seen. Eric Drews, have a great time. Thank you very much. Eric Drews will be watching your videos. CMT, we live on the bay, and the music from the restaurants can be heard when you first move out. First move here, but we just zone it out. Okay. El Pescador. What kind of a dildo shop? It's called a sex shop. Robert has the only sex shop I've ever seen in Mexico. I know there are others, but I haven't seen it. In the United States, you see them all the time. Yeah, that's it. He has a sex shop. It's near Lake Chapala Society. Okay, folks, thank you so much for coming. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for clicking the like button. And next week, we will be back. Don't forget to check out Dr. John's videos on his channel. So subscribe to him, Eric Drews. His links are below. If you can just click the link to that video, then I think you'll be able to see more videos. Please check out Teresa de Anda's channel. And a lot of you, like Christine C. and others of you, look at this stuff. And she works really. You don't know how hard she works to put these food videos together. So I love you all. Thank you so much. And when I come back next week, I'm going to have video. We're going to talk all things Mexico. Thank you so much. Love you all. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Bye. Love you all.